Everyone, we are in the Peak District today, as you can probably tell by the epic view behind me. This video is going to be part one of a two-part series, and I'm going to tell you some of the best things that you can do with a couple of days in the Peak District. So, let's go. So right now, here we are at Dovedale. This is the usual walk with like epic stepping stones, really like photogenic place that I think a lot of people know about in the Peak District. But unfortunately today, as you can probably see behind me, it's so flooded, we don't know what we're going to expect.
I don't think we'll finish the walk.
We were going to go via Ilam Rock and Reynard's Cave as well. They're two places that, well, if you come, I recommend that you really visit because they're really nice to see. They were formed by sort of meltwater coming down during the first and second ice age, creating these really interesting and cragged like rock formations, which is really cool to see. It feels like it's as cold as an ice age, but we're going to see if these stepping stones are underwater, because to do this walk you have to cross over the stepping stones over the river. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, let's attempt. So I think we actually managed to pass it. The stepping stones are unfortunately completely underwater, but yeah, as you...
to go underwater with our feet.
My feet are now underwater as well. I feel like I got ponds in my shoes, but we actually made it. So hopefully we'll be able to see the Reynard's Cave and Ilam Rock, which we're going to go to now.
Hello, it's me. This is Alex. We are on a walk. Bye-bye.
Your skills need work.
You think so?
A little.
I think it's a perfect shot.
So behind me, what you can see are scattered all throughout the 3-mile walk through the Dovedale Valley. These are limestone rocks that were formed during the first and second ice age. They are made from the remains of small sea creatures that lived in kind of the shallow waters around this area over 350 million years ago. Formed these really interesting abstract shapes. As I say, Ilam Rock is the biggest, but we can't make it there today. But they are just absolutely scattered everywhere. All of these things all over this valley. So really great scenery on this walk, and I really suggest this. So here we are at Reynard's Cave. You can see it's absolutely epic, it's right behind me, and this has stuff dating back right the way back to kind of the Roman times. There's evidence of people living here from around 4,500 years ago, which is just incredible. Bit of a climb from the river that you can see down there behind me, but it's totally worth it. And yeah, you've got really interesting cave formations. This one behind me looks like a nose. When was that cave formed?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Great.
Yeah.
How are you such a good joker?
Ah, hilarious. Right here, right in the edge of the cave. This is as far as it goes, as far up as you can get. Got to try and watch my footing, but we have come a long way. Can't see a single thing. There we go. Really good hummus reward for this climb, right? That's what we like. In many ways, I sort of definitely feel like these are meant to look like faces. Is that just me?
Yeah. Mainly noses.
Yeah, well, nose is nice.
You can see that's the nose, that's the eye, and that's the mouth.
You can. Who knows? As I say, there were Roman coins found here. That's how we know that there were people living here in that time. So.
Yes, and in 100 years we'll see bottle caps.
Yeah, in 100 years we'll see like Prosecco bottles, hummus pots.
Yeah, exactly.
And that'll be, oh, people lived here. They must have been amazing. Alright, so it's now the end of the first day. Here we are in our kind of little cottage. I'll give you a little tour of some of the epic surroundings because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere in the Peak District, which you often find with a lot of accommodation. Tomorrow we are going to make the most of the daylight and go and see Monsal Trail at first, which is a really interesting hiking route across an abandoned railway. And if we've got time, we are going to try and find one of the famous plane crash sites that are spotted all throughout the Peak District as well. But as I say, there are some really interesting surroundings around this area, and I will show you them tomorrow. But for now, it's night time, and there it is, in the day. Good views, right?
It's nice.
Hey Ellie, should give us a quick tour of La Casa.
Room. Nice wall. All of the games you need. Sofa for your sofa needs.
Welcome to MacRibs.
Yes.
Epic skylight.
You can cook everything in here.
And you can step on all the things we bought. And Christmas tree. And play on the ice.
Yes, I don't see very much. No.
Surprisingly, seeing as it's always so cold here.
Yeah, I know. I think this is the first time I've actually seen ice. Since I've been here for like 2.5 years. So
we are staying in a place called Booth Farm Cottage, which is right next to the town of Buxton. Now Buxton's a really interesting town. Unfortunately, we don't have time to visit it on this trip, but it's actually classed as the gateway to the Peak District. That's like its nickname, and there's gardens, parks, museums, so much stuff to do there. I think that I would definitely recommend if you got the time. But right now, let's go to Monsal Trail. So now today we're doing another walk. We are on top of the Monsal Head Viaduct right now. This is a really great walk. It's 9 miles long in total, and it goes along an old disused railway line. So the views from this viaduct from up there, from where we walked, is classed as one of the best views in the Peak District. But when it was first built in 1863, it got a lot of complaints. People were not happy with the way it was ruining this kind of perfect landscape that they considered. But it's funny now how it's turned into one of the best views in the Peak District, in my opinion. So because we are on an old disused railway line, we go through so many railway tunnels as well. Today we are walking from Monsal Dale, which is here, and we're walking all the way to Chesbrook, and we're going to see Chesbrook Mill there, which is just about a 3-mile portion of the walk, but you can walk even on further if you want. This walk goes on for so many miles.
This is how you entertain my boyfriend.
Exciting. Right, so this is the walk. I would really recommend this walk. Would you recommend this walk?
Yes, it's good. We didn't finish it, but
cool.
It's good.
Icicles that you can see. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. I'll get some close-ups anyway. We have just passed the Chesbrook Old Cotton Mill, which you can see here. It's now been converted into apartments, but it's really cool. And I am going to finish part 1 of my, that's terrible lighting, my video here. But right now we are heading to a plane crash site, which is known as the overexposed plane crash site. It's kind of a World War II aircraft that crashed here due to fog. And yeah, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed this video. And what should everyone do, Ellie?
Have a happy Christmas.
Yes, have a happy Christmas. In my next video, we're also going to make a banging Christmas dinner as a little interlude to the travelling.
I'm so excited.
So yeah, travelling/cook with us. But yeah, enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one, and subscribe.
Bye.
Goodbye.